What's up, guys? It's Sion, and I am back, and we're almost at the end of award season. And as you can see right here, we are ramping up now. This is going to be the second to last. I think it's going to be second, no, third to last, because we have the final, which is the big one for the MMO of the year, and then after that, we're going to have for the new year, the up and coming. So for that, as you can see, we're basically going to be talking about the best stories in the MMO right now. Now, I really don't have an honorable mention because I don't feel that anybody else is really better than these five right now, including Black Desert, which is not going to be mentioned other than what I just said right there. And yeah. So we're going to get right into it, and number 5 definitely gave me some feels. I don't think it's going to be even higher, but it's Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul storyline-wise is a little bit generic, but it got better as they added content onto it. The baseline story in the beginning wasn't all that great. It was kind of like, you get up there and then you start to fight different things. I don't want to spoil it for you. Different things, and you're like, oh, like this doesn't. It seems like something missing. But then the expansions, well, not the expansions, but the new content came out, and it got better. It got extremely better, to the point where we're like, damn, I'm kind of feeling something. I'm feeling some type of way. Like the last extension in North America, I felt some type of way because I stopped paying attention in Japan and China because I didn't want to spoil it anymore for myself. So I didn't know what was coming, and I didn't know what coming in this next one. I haven't actually even done it yet, and it's looking good. They're getting better and better overall. So it's like it progressed, and that's something that's not really that easy to do in MMOs. Stories usually don't progressively get better. They usually are good from the start. So number 4, World of Warcraft. Now, World of Warcraft has always had story. If there's anything that the game has had, it's story. It got better over the course. There's a lot of shockers and a lot of cool stuff that's got to explain. Like you're looking at basically right now is the Karasan trailer, and a lot that have got explained with that. Like, I love this dungeon. It might be my favorite dungeon of all time. And then the story explained behind it had to been one of my favorite for a dungeon as far as storytelling and things that you did and the reason why stuff was even happening. And I was like, man, this is really good, man. They did a good job with this story right here. And we take it for granted. We really do take WoW for granted and kind of this is a little bit because it's been around for a long time, but they do a good job storytelling. Number 3, Elder Scrolls Online. Now, Elder Scrolls, as you guys see, is one of my more improved games of all time right now, and they've done an excellent job with this game. This game has come a long way, and storyline-wise, you're like, wow, bro, you guys have really done your thing these days now, man. The game got better overall, the story got better overall, the classes and the skills got better. I can't say enough how much this game has turned around. It has me having hope for every game in the MMO genre, because if this game was dead in the water and people was like, man, this sucks, I'm not playing, it had to been the most devastatingly bad launch ever, and they came back, man, so they deserve it. So my number 2 is Secret World. Now, Secret World we don't give a lot of credit for either, but Secret World has some good storytelling. It's based off of real life, myths and stories and things like that. Some of it's not myths, some of it is real life happenings and things like that, real world locations, and they do a good job getting you in there, man. You feel like you're in it. Even though the graphics aren't that great, and I wish they would upgrade the graphics and the engine so this game could take it to the next level. I want it to. I really, really want it to. I want this game to be around for a long time because this is a really good game, but people don't give it a chance because of how it looks. And that hurts my feelings because this is a really good game. So storyline wise, man, it just comes to a point where you just feel like you want to be in the world. You just want to do things, and the actual skills and stuff. This is one of the games that they don't pussyfoot when it comes to actually allowing you to be what you want to be in this type of game. And I love it. This is one of the games that I play to this day still. Now, all right, so Final Fantasy. So here we go. Final Fantasy, I know it's cliche, but this probably has one of the better stories out there. It has an extreme amount of voice acting, and you see that it's a 1A because there is a 1B, and I can't decide between the two of them because they both have a extreme amount of storyline and voice acting, and that just draws me in MMOs because that's what makes me feel a part of the world where you actually can hear them and not be reading and quest after quest after quest. It actually feels like you're a part of everything and you feel like that you're in the world. And both of these games and the second one I'm going to tell you feel like you're in the world. Like, I love Final Fantasy XIV as an MMO. I think it's one of the best out there, and that's pretty much the reason why that it gets to number one, and it shares it with Star Wars, the Knights, well, the Old Republic, rather. I was about to say Knights. It's not going to be that because people get mad at me, but this is definitely up there. Like, you guys know the sheer amount of story that they put into this game and the amount of work they put in voice acting and everything else. And they had the cinemas is just like movies. Like, you can put all the cinemas together back to back and you're watching the Star Wars movie. It's badass. That's pretty much how they do with these games. And the actual storyline with what you're watching right now, My Jedi, I went back in there, you know, I had to do it for Carrie. Rest in peace, Carrie. But yeah, like, this is just out there, man. This is just one of those games where the storyline puts you into the game. It's not the best in the world because it's on the hero engine. Just the same thing like Secret World doesn't look like the best thing in the world. Same thing like the other games that are on the list. May not be the best in the world, but the storylines make you feel like you are a part of this game. So I really don't have anything else left to say beyond this, man. Like, you just try these games out if you're looking for story. Two other games that you might want to actually try out too. Black Desert, I don't really think so, but Skyforge does a pretty good job with story, but they seem to like have a little bit lacking overall with that. Star Trek Online does a good job with story, so you might necessarily want to look at that. You know, I guess you could call these honorable mentions, but both of those do a good job. And Neverwinter does a good job with story too. Might want to look into that game. And I used to say that about Guild Wars 2, but Guild Wars 2 has lost it in this particular expansion, man. It just went off the like, this overall is just not as good as it used to be, man. So in the bottom left, we're gonna have more of award season. The bottom right, we're gonna have the MMO show. Top right, Lady Legacy. Top left is going to be a random video. As always, hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I will see you guys soon. Peace.